Good evening, Internet. Your health as always. I hope this video finds you well, and tonight we are discussing the brief burning brilliance of the one and only Shawn Lane. There's a potted history in the blog as always. What I'm going to do here is just try and demonstrate some of the licks that I've tabbed out for him. And now all of these licks have come from various different versions of his hit track, if you like, Get You Back. And I think it does speak volumes about the sheer incredible musicality that the man's playing, that all of these instances should have come from one song, albeit in various different performances. This song's in the key of A, and this first lick is built around what we might think of as the E mixolydian, fingering with particular attention played to the arpeggio of the E, which is the 5 chord in the key. So I'm just going to break that down into little clusters for you. Starting off here on the 16th fret of the D. I'm not going to go over all the fingering because the tab will be linked in the description below. If you've seen these videos and subscribed to this channel before, then you'll know the score. If you haven't, then why not? What are you waiting for? So here's that first cluster of notes. And second cluster. Then we're going to run down the E arpeggio. And he's using some wider intervals here, so this is not the characteristic running up and down, which we tend to think of when we think of fast shredding stuff. This is wide interval ear catching stuff, so he's trying to be melodic here. And a particular note is that perfect fifth interval between the A note and the E note here. So we're setting up almost like a perfect cadence going on there. Slowly. And now a little bit quicker, although this is Mortal quicker, not Shawn Lane quicker. So we're going to move on next and start to look at some of the flashier stuff. Shawn Lane was well known for his terrifying legato runs. Even in the age of the Vias and Satrianis and Malmsteens of this world, he was still just otherworldly. So this is, I'm not even going to pretend this is up to speed, but there's a few ideas you can run nonetheless. So let's break that down. Now what I've got here is 2 clusters in 5 notes per beat. Again, same scale shape. There's E mixolydian. And what I'm at least attempting to do is get 5 notes per beat that way. Now counting 5 is difficult, so what I tend to do is take a 5-syllable word. My word of choice is opportunity, opportunity. Map a note onto each of the syllables and you are good to go. Opportunity, opportunity. Opportunity, opportunity. And we've got a little bit of chromaticism working its way in there by the B flat. But it's really there just to colour the sound, and then you're finishing off again on an A root note. Notes again, it's a big jump into it. So you're coming in, get the C sharp on the 14th fret, hammer onto the D at the 15th, finish off on the A, and you've got again another perfect 5th jump there. So slowly. And slightly more quickly. Now slightly more quickly without the mistake. Now the next one, again, I'm not even going to pretend that this next one is even remotely up to speed because it is utterly terrifying. This is Shawn in what I can only describe as beast mode, and I think I've got the notes right. I did describe it in the article as it's trying to transcribe Blur. And yeah, I'll stand by it. It is definitely almost like trying to transcribe a hurricane as it's going past you. So we are again sticking with our same scale shape. Obviously, I had a bit of an affinity for this shape, and there is a lot of chromaticism going on there. And you'll notice where we start with groups of 7, so I'm going to go with What an Opportunity for this one. Let's isolate that one on its own. What an opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not sure whether that last note is picked or fret hand hammered on. Speedy does it, I don't think it really matters. As long as it's coming out cleanly, go with whatever suits you best. Follow your heart. On the next beat, we're hitting 8 in the beat. So there's our next group. And notice the chromaticism in there before the big reach up to the B note on the 19th fret. So I put that together with the first beat. And then things get really terrifying. So again, this one, I'm breaking this down really slowly for you. Starting off on the 19th fret, pulling off to the 14th. And now I've got 2 little chromatic 4-note groups going on here. I come back up to the 19th. And come down chromatically 18, 17, 16. Then I come down chromatically again, but this time from the 18th fret. So I've got like a chromatic sequencing effect going on now. So that's 18, 16, 17, 15. And then I'm come back up to the 18th fret. Come down 18, 17, 16, and then I'm back onto hammering the 19th fret high E. So I'm going to run that all together. And if you're expecting that faster, come see me in about 3 weeks' time. Okay, on to the last one. Again, it is kind of easy to try and dismiss Shawn Lane as all flash and no soul. It's not remotely true though, and he was extraordinarily adept at very melodic ideas as well. And this one, I like to think of this one being based probably around a kind of an E6, E dominant 7 kind of chord. I'm going to veer slightly off from the tab because there is a more efficient way to finger it. So I'm starting off here on D, pulling off, there's my view. I'm playing this over the 5 chord, the E, so I'm going to view this B note as being a flat 7, this C sharp as being a 6, this being a 5th. Then I'm going to come down again in 3s, and down to my root note. So you can see it almost like a sort of 6 or a 7 chord being arpeggiated in sequence. A nice big strong vibrato on the last one there. So there we go. We have really only just scratched the surface of it. I would very much advise go and find Powers of 10 on YouTube. Even better, buy it. And once you absorb the incredible guitar playing that is on offer, I would also like to point out that there's only one track I think that's got an actual drummer on it. All the rest is Shawn Lane playing the drums on the keyboard using his own custom designed 10-finger technique. The man was a flat out lunatic, and yeah, gone far too soon unfortunately. So this is a nice little way to keep the memory alive, and a salute to... He was definitely in contention to be the world's greatest ever guitar player. So, to Shawn Lane. And we will see you next month for some Nashville. Ye indeed. Ha. See you then.